What's going on, everybody? Review Man back, and today I am here to review one of the craziest movies I've seen in a while. And I know it's been a month. Things have been on hiatus, all that kind of stuff, personal stuff's been happening. But I appreciate y'all watching Bendy and the Ink Machine videos. There for that month, I just couldn't find anything really to review. But yeah, today I was roaming around on Netflix, and I decided to review or talk about Killer Klowns from Outer Space. This was a crazy, crazy, crazy movie. It looked like one of these B movies that you would find on like Tubi or something like that. But anyway, the movie came out in 1988, and it's about these crazy-looking killer clowns that you would see, and that look like what you call it? Look like look like something they would create on like the original Power Rangers. Y'all remember those old, how the monsters all look like really, really cheesy in the original Power Rangers and the American version? But anyway, the clowns kind of look something like that. They were crazy, crazy looking clowns, and you could probably tell by the title card what I'm talking about. But anyway, these clowns came down just for no apparent reason, but just to start killing people, and they had these little ray guns, and the ray guns look like little toy guns. And what they would do is they would shoot the people with the ray guns, and the ray guns would try to look like what a cotton candy cocoon. Of course, there's going to be a cotton candy cocoon. They're killer clowns, and they're from outer space. Their ship outlined as a circus tent, and yeah. So the movie's about these two people named Mike and Debbie, and they discovered the spaceship, and it looks like they see all the people in the cocoons. And at the beginning of the movie, this farmer and this dog dies because they get wrapped up in the cocoon, and they see them, so they can get the idea to go tell somebody. Then they go tell the two cops in the town. Well, Debbie used to date the cop. One used to date the cop, and him and Mike got extremely mad at each other, kind of jealous at each other type of thing, because Debbie chose her over him. So anyway, the movie's going on, and they're trying their darndest to fight they're trying their darndest to stop the clowns. And so nobody's believing them, and then the only two people that are like kind of believing them are these two guys that run like this ice cream truck, and they go to the ice cream truck, and while they're trying to find a way to stop the clowns are like abducting people all over the place, like setting up like a fake puppet show, shoot one guy with a ray gun. And then the cop that used to date Debbie, he goes back to the police station. He finds out that one of the clowns have turned the head police chief into this puppet. And then there's like one scene that's really, really funny in this movie. He's like, "What are you gonna do?" One of the clowns that look like a deformed. I think he looked like the child of the group, because he had like this little tricycle. And he said, this one guy was like, "What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?" And then the guy and the clown, he has like a bunch of globes. And then the guy's head just lands in the trash can. One of the funniest scenes. I was like, "Damn, that's good." And so they're wreaking havoc, and then they finally get with the cop to go get the people out, try to save the people. and the cop discovers a way that to kill the cop discovers a way to kill the clown, shoot him on the nose, but whenever you shoot him on the nose, they just disappear. And so they go to they said, okay, now where are all these clowns going if they're not going up anywhere else? And he said, the circus. Clowns go to the circus. And so they, Mike, Debbie, the cop, and the two ice cream guys, they're all making their way to the circus. And all the clowns, they're making their way to the circus. And this one guy, he says, okay, fellas, talking to the clowns, the cop, the guard of the place, says, okay, fellas, y'all can't come in here, amusement park's closed. And what they decided to do is they get like all these pies, they start throwing it at them. And the pies, every time they throw a pie at him, he melts a little bit, and then whenever the clowns are making their way into the area, you see like this big old mound of, well, it looks like ice cream, but it's actually like skin melting and all that. And then you see the clown that knocked the guy's head off. He puts a cherry on top. I mean, the people that made this movie are pretty much like the same people that watched this movie. It had to be on some kind of an acid trip, but it was crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, the clowns they start setting up, and then you got everybody's in there trying to stop the clowns, and the clowns are like tracking them all throughout the ship and all that. And then whenever they all have them gathered around, you see like this big old looks like a statue or something comes down, and it's actually the head clown. And the head clown starts attacking the ice cream truck while everybody else is trying to defend them off. So everybody else is getting away. The people in the ice cream truck, they get away. Mike and Debbie get away. But the last thing you see is the cop. What he does is he's in the grasp of the giant head clown. The head clown. And what was it? And what he does is he decides to take his badge off and bashes the clown over the nose, popping him. And so what that does is the clown just drops the cop. The cop runs away. No, actually, the cop doesn't run away. The cop runs away. And no, the cop doesn't run away. He runs away to a clown car, along with the two ice cream guys. And then you see like this, the clown car just drops down on the ground. The two ice cream guys get out. The cop gets out. And then everybody's like all safe at the end. And then they all looking up at the ship that's disappearing, about to explode, because the head clown got killed. And then they're all looking at it after it explodes. The ice cream that melted the cop came flying down on him. And that's pretty much where the movie ends. So this movie was pretty much about a bunch of clowns that come around terrorizing this cop, his ex, and then her new boyfriend, and two guys in an ice cream truck trying just pretty much stopping a bunch of crazy killer clowns. Yeah, but I told you gotta be on some kind of acid trip to enjoy this movie. But I wasn't on any kind of. It's just great. Let's see who made this movie. Let's see. Directed by Steven Chido. I don't know who that is. Produced by Charles. Okay, so I guess all the it was like a whole family thing. Produced by Charles Chido, Edward Chiodo, Chiodo, Stephen Chiodo, Charles Chiodo. So I guess it was a whole family thing. And Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Music by, not Chiodo, John Massery, maybe. Edited by Christopher Roth. See, yeah, production company Chiodo Brothers. So, and it was released May 27th, 1988. So yeah, and it was wasn't that big of a budget either. 1.8 million. So, that's pretty much it. Or I just talked about, killed 11 minutes talking about a bunch of crazy killer clowns. So without further ado, guys, I'm the review man, you are you. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah. And my deepest sympathy goes out to the family of Joel Schumacher. Even though he didn't really have anything to do with this movie. Excuse me. Anyway, Joel Schumacher. Great director. Great director. So anyway, guys, I'm the review man. You are you. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. All that good YouTube stuff. And it's good to be back.